Hello and welcome back to DragonKing Entertainment for some more Assassin's Creed. And it's time now to venture to the dark side of Assassin's Creed as we can take a look at Assassin's Creed Rogue, which according to my last save I played in 2020. I'm guessing that's probably after I went for that phase of replaying Black Flag back then, so I'm guessing I jumped straight into this one straight after. But I haven't touched this game since then, so we're going to actually get straight into this. I ain't going to give a shit about renaming it. Just going to leave it as it is. I've been looking forward to this one as similar to Black Flag and like Assassin's Creed 3 because this is obviously the era where I fully fell in love with the franchise.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Let's go get this son of a bitch. Yeah, obviously when the game obviously boots up, you get obviously that really cool cutscene, and I forgot how obviously well not necessarily a cutscene, but that trailer just hits hard. Like the music in it and just the tease of what's going to happen is just what is good.
I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back.
Yeah, I definitely like the idea of this swapping up and be like, well, you spent a long time playing as Assassin. What if you was on the other side of the equation? Hold on, was there a chest there?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. This business doesn't concern you.
You mind if I go quickly off track very early in this game and get some collectibles? Let's have a look at the map a sec. I'll go over there, we'll get that along the way. I'm already going so far off track because I've seen collectibles and I'm like, I kind of want to get them early on. Now, how do I get this one up here? Sure, I can climb that tree. Why couldn't I climb it from the other angle? What's the point in that? That made no sense. Don't worry, I'll be in a second. Okay, no, it's up top. No, get off the fucking rock. But yeah, I remember obviously this was like, in terms of, oh, fuck off. How can you not jump on that? Some logic in Ubisoft games sometimes bugs the hell out of me. Obviously, I never played Unity when it first came out. This obviously was my next Assassin's Creed game following Black Flag, because obviously at the time I didn't have Xbox One, I think it was at the time, was it? And PS4. I didn't have, obviously I didn't have either of them for like another, what was it, another year or two, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was a while, so obviously I was done on 360, which meant if I wanted to play Assassin's Creed, my next Assassin's Creed game would have been Rogue. So obviously I remember getting it for Christmas the year it came out. And I was like, actually, this is like a pretty cool game. I like the idea of what if, obviously you're an assassin, but you saw problems within the creed and stuff that you didn't agree. Obviously, things you didn't agree with how the actions were taken. I can't get up the fucking tree quick enough. There we go. I thought it was like a really cool idea, and obviously I do respect Ubisoft in that sense of they were like, okay, we have this new game out for basically. The Xbox One was like brand new that year, wasn't it? I think that was like one of its early titles. So I do like they were like, okay, not everyone at this point has access to obviously this new hardware. So we don't want to alienate our fan base like completely. What if we gave them a game that they could still play? And I enjoy that.
I'm just keeping an eye on
I
you.
like
You fall down and hurt yourself.
that mindset. As I say, it allowed me to actually play a new Assassin's Creed title, just not obviously the next in the main story. I got to do obviously get to venture into a smaller story. So look where some of this is. Viking sword. Where's the Templar map? Is that below? Yeah, it's below me. And obviously the good thing as well with them doing actually having that approach is the fact that they could try something different.
A good day's hunting.
What else we got here? Go over that way. Pretty sure every time I do this, I always just go straight for the mission, but
Best not keep Chevalier waiting.
can I ignore him? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't, you motherfucker.
Where the hell were you two?
Collectible hunting.
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph, couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Ugh! How dare you show me such disrespect?
Come on, prick.
I will teach you some manners, boy.
Yeah, eat this, motherfucker.
How dare you show me such disrespect?
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded.
Man's a dick.
Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training.
Yeah, I'm also gonna get some more collectibles that are lurking in this region.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Not bad.
Come on in there, bud. Come on.
Fly out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Thank you.
Go on, get out of here. That guy's turn around because he's going to spot me if I go up this tree, won't he? Where's he going in? Okay, he's going in, that's fine. Makes my job a bit easier.
Many thanks.
Get out of here.
Thought I'd be hanged.
Where's the fuck? Where's that map? I'm going to kill those other two over there. Nice. I've never actually done that. Oh. Complete every activity. That's fair. That's an easy one to do, really. But I say, I've never really bothered to approach that. Almost got more. Go on, get out of here. Definitely get out of here. Oh, yeah.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of meld? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Free boat. Nice.
Heard, Chevalier.
Oh, free ship, technically.
Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They shall prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Don't worry, I can upgrade her.
Own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons.
Firing cannons. Yeah, we know how to fire cannons. We did it for the entire game.
As anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate. She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
I want that. I want that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
A ship!
Yeah. Fuck off, bet your ship. I want that.
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men.
Where are ya? Come on. Bang.
Get a move on.
Stop them, boy!
I'm gonna try him. Come on.
Tearing her to pieces! Do
Yeah,
something!
just trying to get a good angle.
Clues up. These are sticks.
He's breaking up!
As much sail as you can.
Oh, one more shot should do it.
Ship!
Yeah, give me a sec. I can go around the bastard. How the fuck did that not count as a hit?
It seems this vessel is battle ready after all. We will return to what is left of the Geppo. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
I want to say the openings is like cool as the Black Flag one because that was really cool.
What course would you
Nice
have me
little
set,
ship.
Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
I mean, to be fair, the intro does what it needs to do, which is remind you how to do combat, both as an assassin and as a ship captain.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not be...
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an animus. Animus, yes?
No.
We're using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac. You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill.
Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Ottoberg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
Oh.
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess that'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Okay, server room is this way. Ah. In this one. Yeah, it's gonna boot it up.
Do you see a flashing wireless Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Okay, so that's one. Select ring. You mean like that?
This core wasn't too complex, but rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, Both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that.
I just realised
You should just get back to your animus.
her voice actually coming through just one ear, which is the equivalent of
Co-workers' workstations if you
like the earpiece I'm actually wearing in game. That's pretty cool.
in theory find some more digital goodies if you know, be like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent Acosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
It's another one done. Any more computers in the area? I might as well do them while I'm here. Can't access that one, that's level 3. I can, though, access the ones in here. More juicy information. I do like the idea that it kept the same sort of idea of... Sorry, I got distracted then. As I squirrel run past my window. The idea, obviously, you work for Abstergo. I do like that it kept that idea. It's not a beam of light there, is that? Okay, there is. Okay, and it goes so far.
Okay. The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal Animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farn.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Ah, Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes. A chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
Am I the numbskull? That's what it kind of sounded like. They're taking aim at me. Enemies on this floor, actually. Get these ones. Are they all just video files? Because I know I've seen Black Flag, it was a mixture of video files. Well, video files, audio files, and just general documents. Can I move that one ever so slightly? That was almost so easy, and some of this like so fucking tricky to get right.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. Huh, how original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history, from Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages, and even a cell of modern-day assassins. Oh, and it apparently raises the dead.
Is there any evidence to support this?
None at all. You know what I think? I think this is bullshit the assassins are spreading around so that people like us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory. Haytham Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Right, can I access any more, or is that... Ooh. Okay, so this one, that's the equivalent of...
If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it.
The sticky notes.
Or I might be a terrible person.
So at least it has... Obviously, it's keeping some level of elements from the previous game, but just tweaking it in its own way. I'm taking a shit in there. Keep nosing around before I head back towards the Animus. Hey, Far Cry 3 reference again. I love showing these little references in these games. I don't know if we're out. Let's make sure there's nothing else. Can't get in there.
Sorry, but this is a restricted area.
Yeah, fuck off, mate. Kind of busy. Any tablets for me to steal? I mean, pick up and give back.
You know what authorized...
I think that's all I can actually do.
Don't you?
Because all the rest of these rooms are locked. And I can't even escape this floor because I'm trapped. So I think, for now... Let's double check there's no tablets in here I missed. Nothing on the floor. Nothing lying around, that's good. Ah! I might sit through and read them all at the end and I got more. So at least then, nice little story time. Right, that's all I can do. Heading back over to the Animus. So, yeah, obviously that's our first adventure into Assassin's Creed Rogue. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. Obviously, a little brief. Luckily, obviously, just did the intro, that was it. Obviously, getting to the point now, basically back into Animus and get into a bit more of the story. Obviously, don't forget you can check out my Assassin's Creed content. Obviously, I've done everything up to this point. I've even done Mirage if you want to jump even further ahead. Obviously, I've also covered them more review-wise on the podcast. And I'll do this one once I've finished the game. So, yeah, obviously, until then, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.